Hey YouTube, Awesome Rider here with a little bit of exciting Sentai news as well as some exciting Rider news. So Sentai DVDs are back. If you don't remember, we used to release Sentai DVDs fairly regularly for some time. We got up through about, Hurricaneger, with the earliest release being Jetman, and about 2 years ago they kind of came to an abrupt stop after the Hasbro acquisition, and it seemed like it was going to be a long time, if ever, if they were going to come back. However, they have recently announced we are getting our first release in about 2 years in the form of the release of Fiveman, which will be coming out on September 6th. And I believe this was the series that they had either announced or had mentioned that was going to be one of the next ones to be released back when the Sentai releases were regular. Like, I think around the time they announced Hurricaneger or whatever, they said, oh yeah, Fiveman's going to be one of the next ones. And then obviously it kind of got lost in the shuffle. So I do hope this means that they are back regularly, or at least semi-regularly, and they're not just releasing this because maybe it was like already ready or pseudo ready and they're just allowing them to release it. They're kind of making a big enough deal about it that it would kind of suck if they were just releasing this one, so I do hope that they're back after this. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm back. Or, yeah, I'm hoping they're back. I really do hope we pick up where we left off, though, eventually, and we get Ranger onwards. Like, it sucked that we stopped getting them, but it kind of extra sucked because I felt they were finally getting to the ones that I actually really like. And like Ranger onwards, there's a lot of really good ones I was actually more excited to own outside of like the novelty or I haven't seen this one yet. To be perfectly honest, I'm pretty indifferent to the pre-Chikyuu Sentai series, so I'm not that excited for the pre-Chikyuu Ranger series. I guess I do like Live Man suits a lot, so I wouldn't mind getting that, but I'm more excited by the potential and the hopeful possibility of us continuing them and you know, just maybe a pipe dream because they just announced them coming back after they've been gone for a while. But once we get to the later seasons where they started to be in HD, I would love to see Blu Rays. Because like they're doing Rider Blu Rays now, which we'll get to that in a second here. But like when we get to Gokaiger, or if we ever release Gokaiger, I would love to see that in Blu Ray format instead of in DVDs, especially with the price they're at. But nonetheless, it's exciting they're back. We're at least getting one more. I hope we continue more. Speaking of, like I mentioned, Rider Blu-rays, we are getting another release here for Rider in the US for Kamen Rider Kuuga in Blu-ray. It's coming out September 20th. Is it the 20th or the 22nd? I think it's the 20th. It'll be right in the description, but they are coming out with that. Kuuga's kind of like middle of the road for me, but I am more excited to pick this one up because it is a series that I at least like more. I wasn't that excited by 01 outside of the fact that we were doing Rider Blu-rays or DVDs or whatever, but I'm not a big fan of 01, so I opted to not order that. But this one I will be picking up because it actually is a series I like, and I like that that's continuing. I was kind of curious back when they announced 01 what order they were going to go in. Part of me thought they might go backwards and like we would have got Geo next, which I'm not the biggest Geo fan either, but that would have been kind of an interesting one to release since it was an anniversary series. But I hope that this does well enough too that we could continue to see further series. I mean, this is obviously in Blu-ray from a show from the 2000s. I don't necessarily expect us anytime soon to go back and do any Sentai seasons from the older days in Blu-ray HD format, but I would love to see us do the ones that were actually in HD for Sentai. But for Rider, I am excited we're actually getting them in Blu-ray, and if it continues to do well, I hope we continue to get more series so I can pick up a few of the ones that I like. So that's exciting. If there's any other news updates, I will keep you guys posted about it. But until next time, let me know what you guys are excited for, which Sentai seasons and Rider seasons are on the top of your list to add to your DVD and Blu-ray collection. Until next time, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get notifications for my videos. Awesome Rider, signing out.